What is going on, guys? Dragon Blade here, back with some more Singleton Gauntlet. We went 2-1 in the first episode. We will be continuing here, matching up against Russ P. We'll see what he's playing. Playing our half aggro, half mid-range battle mage deck. It kind of doesn't really know what it is. But when it draws well, like early on, I've had games where I've won by turn 5. I started with Fiery Imp, Raider, Elit, Gatekeeper, stuff like that. It has potential to do a lot of damage. Let's fight for skill win. Next turn, I'll probably try to go for Mighty Ally. I don't know the exact percentages, but I think we have a pretty solid percent chance of triggering our ally. If you're going to sacrifice this guy to me, I will take it. And we're gonna miss 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we have a, what, 76% chance of triggering our ally, and we are whiffing.
The silent guard with you.
I think we'll take the trade. I think we'll just go for now. We can go for this next turn. Potentially into one of these if we want 2 of the Stormcloak battalions. I don't know though. He's got Devour. What is he playing? Dragon Monk? We're set up for one of these next turn, which is pretty cool. If he trades into that, we'll probably drop our battalion instead. Battalion plus Spymaster. He's had an answer ready for everything we've played, which is not great. Okay. Let's contest that. We'll play one of these. The longer we let him sit before Dark Rebirthing him, the better. We're almost at Ancano, but we are way behind.
I've got you covered.
We've got a nice looking board though. Stone Face, Ravenous Hunger.
I can smell you.
Ooh, Desperate Conjuring is good.
Of course I'm on your side.
That's real good actually.
We obey.
Let's Rapid Shot that. Let's Dark Rebirth this. That's garbage. And then Desperate Conjuring him.
My magic is my armor.
That's better. I mean, he could have a curse for that, which would be garbage. We're gonna take 7. He's gonna heal 3. He's gonna Gourmet Lucian.
The Dark Brotherhood is a pox, and I shall cure it.
Didn't see this coming, eh? Don't miss.
I am ready to join the circle.
Alright, so he's all in right now, which means if we can survive this push, we can do good things.
We obey.
Protect the Harbinger.
We trade into that.
Come no closer. You will not let me.
We fell the Mighty.
We'll see how they like someone who fights back.
Alright, so we're only down 8 health. All things considered.
Let's go then. My time is precious.
Don't miss. Dinner served.
Okay. What do we got here? Belligerent Giant. It's pretty good, but we'll probably wind up going on Kano, to be honest.
You will not let me. Come no closer. My destiny
We obey.
We're gonna go into beatdown mode. Gonna unsummon the Baroness. Probably could have Uncanoed it actually, but I want to save the Uncano for potential face damage. So if we go 4, 7 is 11 plus Uncano would be game.
I'll lead my family to glory.
Don't have a ping. Don't have a ping, please. Oh, okay, that's cool. Just taking lethal off the board. We have 5 from hand now. He's gonna have a contract. He can play 2 more cards potentially. Alright.
Come no closer.
Alright, didn't even need Uncano. We're just gonna go straight into beatdown mode and turn the tides of the battle quite quickly. It was a little bit of a risky all-in play I made there, but I honestly didn't feel like if we waited around another turn or 2 we were gonna have the ability to turn that around. So we're up to 3-1 now. Almost in the range of a decent run. We shall see. Sorry, just making sure that my ride to the airport for tomorrow is all set. And it is. We're going to match up against a Spell Sword. Put back the Plunder. Keep the Spy Master. Keep the Rapid Shot. Potentially to trigger the Spy Master. Stampede Sentinel's pretty good too. Not that he has any damage that want to go to the face, but you know. Northwind Outpost is pretty solid, but we're just going to drop that. If he wants to execute it now to keep us to only 2 or less, that would be a pretty good play for him. 2 Moons Contemplation. Interesting. Which means you want to get damaged, you will get damaged. I have no problem trying to continuously beat down with this deck. If that's what the support is trying to tempt me into, that's what I will try for. Mundus is not great.
Surprise! Honor and blood. Their defenses.
That's a good trigger. He can't hit us with Dawn's Wrath or Immolating Blast yet, so we're going to kind of go all in right now. Not all in, but pretty close to all in. Then we'll Northwind Outpost next turn and hopefully do a butt ton of damage. We can also, if we don't want a Northwind Outpost, we could ring out the Stampede Sentinel. Revered Guardian. That's annoying. We'll Rapid Shot, draw a card. That's pretty good. We can trade these 2 in.
Surprise! Honor and blood. Come and warm yourself. The silent
Just in
guard
case we
with
hit a
you.
Javelin. We can actually get out the Belligerent Giant next turn, which could bounce that back. But if he goes all in on one creature, just trying to get a big guard, we can bounce it back with Giant and 12, potentially push lethal next turn. So we have a bunch of options, and having Aether ready to go in hand with full ring charges means as long as we can get them down into the 4 health range, we're good. Feasting Vulture was actually a pretty decent pull there. Normally you want to hang on to the Spy Master until later in the game, but I figured this was a good time to trade him in and keep the Mighty Ally around for his breakthrough. Because this could wind up being key this turn. Although I feel like the Giant's going to be more key.
Take your positions.
There's the guard I was talking about. Getting lethal. So now we'll start splitting up our threats. Why can't I bounce? Oh, I forgot about that. Whoopsies. That's a bad play on my part.
The silent guard with you.
I forgot that the giant got nerfed to just your own lane. That was a really bad play on my part. We could have ended the game right here. The game was over. That's my fault. Don't be like me, guys. Don't forget about nerfs. Be better than me. Alright, wound up not costing us anyway. But, oh, that was a bad play on my part. I can't forget about nerfs. I was just discussing the other day how I thought the Giant was a really good nerf because it's still a really good card. And here I am forgetting it. But we're up to 4 wins, I think, now, which is pretty good. Pretty good. Match up against a Crusader. I am ready for this to be super aggressive. We'll keep the 3-drop as a backup plan. Just in case we didn't draw anything else that was low. I think we have a pretty decent curve in this deck. Hoping to pull out another win here. I'm liking the way this deck has been working, though. I really just went down the list of Battle Mage and was like, alright, this is a pretty good value card, this is a pretty good value card, this card works well, and just that's how I picked this deck. Alright, we got a bunch of 2-drops ready to go. I think I'd rather this get executed than that. Or, which one do I like the best? This gets answered only by Rapid Shot or Skaven, but I'm going to put it in the right in case he has his own Stormcloak Vanguard. I know normally you want to take control of the field lane, but with a 1 health guy against a bunch of stuff that could have charge. Alright, well, got answered by only Rapid Shot, and Rapid Shot he had.
I am ready to join
Okay.
the circle.
Next turn we can go Orc Clan Captain with Stormcloak Vanguard. Having Ancestor's Battle Axe ready for the future is pretty good. Okay.
We stand
The
united.
Nords must take back Skyrim.
Protect the Harbinger. My destiny.
There we go. Pretty good. Now we've got 9 damage on board with some draw ready to go for next turn, unless we wind up getting this wiped out, which we hope we don't. Getting ready to go into Battle Axe, into Ancano. Battle Axe, best thing for it to hit is something like probably Battle Rage Orc, if not, that's interesting. Okay. One, two, that's not enough damage. Let's draw first still. Before we go trading this thing in.
For Ulfric Stormcloak.
My arrows shall fly true.
We have Mystic Dragon on deck for next turn into Battle Axe. He's got 5 cards. We've got 3 in hand, but 3 on the board as well. Also have the option to trade in our Vanguard into something and get the battalion to play.
We'll drive them from our land.
Alrighty.
For Ulfric Stormcloak.
Fire!
Close ranks, let nothing through. Malus, guard my hand.
Okay, we'll go for the Battle Axe next turn. Hopefully he doesn't have a Skaven or an Execute. He had the 1-cost action he needed last time. Let's hope he doesn't have it this time. But I think we're in a pretty okay position. Alright, he's going to get to draw a little bit here, though.
When the time
Maybe 2 cards.
we'll be ready.
Okay. I could trade.
Close ranks, let nothing through.
I could also Ice Storm, but that's not a good play. Trade, Battle Axe. Or just go trade, Battle Axe face.
For Ulfric Stormflow!
Alright, we're gonna trigger a Prophecy, but now we're in the range of we need to do 2 damage to set up an Ancano lethal. Double Prophecy, that sucks. But also the bright side is, at the moment, his entire board dies to Ice Storm. So if we need to take a turn off next turn to wipe with Ice Storm, I think it's fine. Obviously, he's going to trade the 2 things on the left into our Orc. If he wants, unless he has something else to ping it.
An unfortunate mistake.
I don't know what the mistake was. But we got this on deck. Potentially this 2 next turn. If he trades these 2 into this, we'll go Mystic Dragon Battalion next turn. Okay. Actually, we could even set up play Ancano next turn and set up Ice Storm lethal. We'll see if he wants to keep going face.
For Skyrim!
Oof.
Give me a blade and a soft throat.
Okay.
The guide us.
5/5. What do we have here? 5, 10, 13. Ugh. 1, 2, 3.
I have many important things.
Use that to kill the survivalist. We could flat out Shield Breaker Ancano next turn for the win. Or we could also try and set up the Ice Storm lethal. If he plays more cards, Ice Storm is guaranteed lethal, I think. Depending on the health level of those cards, obviously.
Burn it all to the ground.
Never mind. Ooh, he's getting 7 health back.
For Skyrim!
Fire!
Okay.
We'll see about this.
1, 6. Alright, we're gonna have to close this out. I'm hoping we can hit a charge creature soon. Drawing something like our Vigilante with Shield Breaker would be great for next turn. Considering I'm in the reactionary position now, which is not where we want to be.
No prisoners.
Vigilant Giant, draw a card. So it's looking like either he wins next turn or I win next turn. We got 5.
My friend would like to say hello.
Let's try to not set up Unstoppable Rage.
Tawako watches over.
Now Unstoppable Rage, I think actions cost 2 more. You can still play it. But he needs 4 damage to kill me, which obviously is incredibly doable. And there it is.
A fine battle.
It's a little crappy. You know, not the worst thing. What are we at now? 4 and 2? We're not doing the greatest. This run's going a little slow, but we still have the potential to rattle off 3 straight as we match up against Freezing Shadow. Playing Mage. keep Reeve, we'll keep High Rock Summoner, we'll get Garnag. I think I would have rather Earthbone Spinner instead of Garnag, but I won't complain. We can go 2. Could also potentially just ring this guy out next turn. Ring.
Orders.
Potentially.
The Waka watches over me.
We can trade into that, play Reeve next turn. And really try and take control of this game early. That's not the way to do that.
I hear and obey.
Okay.
Let me kill for you.
They're gonna have the option to double trade into this guy. I'm hoping we can get Reeve out of control, but he also might just have a Javelin ready to go. Bang, bang.
I hear and obey.
Let's see what his turn 4 play is. It's a Hive Defender. With a Pearl Fire Bloom. Okay.
My friend would like to say hello.
Draw Stormy. We can get him out next turn. That's pretty good. We can hit for 4. Who plays Arrow Storm? That's fun. We'll ring out Stormy. He's been playing a lot of answers. Eventually he's got to run out. Alright, this one's... Trying to get the one where he shackles. Watch. Watch the shackle. Yep. Alrighty. Let's go for Battle Mage's Onslaught. Just get Mage Slayer out there. I kind of want to go for Slaughterfish spawning next turn, to be honest. It's a really powerful play. It's going for these nice value plays. Vicious Dreg. Okay. Definitely going to continue to control the board.
We are ready for anything.
Come and warm yourself.
I kind of wanted to use loot on this guy just for the drain, but I mean, this is a great board we have right now. He has 2 actions in hand, 2 cost ones. I don't really know what we'd have to worry about. 3 cost is a little more deadly. He could get a Crushing Blow here. We could also use Desperate Conjuring one of these guys to get a 6 cost. That was a 2 cost. He probably got the best 2 cost he could have gotten there. Alrighty. Ooh, my man keeps getting answers. One, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
It's nothing personal.
Actually, I don't want to play that on him.
Feel my wrath.
We're almost in Atro range. We've got 6, 10. Well, actually, that'll be 12, 16, 17 on board for next turn. We're almost getting into the lethal with Atro range. That's annoying. Dawnbreaker. Interesting.
We must protect the Night Mother. I'll take the bad guy.
Alrighty. So we're back into a couple different ranges of lethal next turn. Having that Winter's Grasp was a little annoying. Right, that's fine. We got him from being able to Dawn's Wrath us. Does he have another buff to kill the Blood Dragon?
For the Emperor.
He does not. Plunder. 7. Oh, actually, I can't play Atro because of Garnag. That's fine though. 11, 15, 20. Maybe Battle Axe is a thing. Both of those are a thing. Let's get our damage.
No one gets through.
Just don't be a javelin. Okay. That'll put him to 5, 9. So we can't quite kill.
Feel my wrath. I've had worse.
A fine
I scum.
Alright, so we're gonna burst through to take that one. Whew. I wasn't really... Sorry, I stopped talking. I was like, oh crap, am I gonna be able to pull this off? Whew. Alright, so we're gonna get to win number 5 here. I'm going to end this episode here for now. I don't want to make these guys wait too long. So we're going to end this for now, and we'll get the finale of this run into next episode, and possibly the beginning of the next one. Who knows? But that's going to be for now, guys. As always, thank you all very, very much for watching. I'm Dragon Blade, and I'll see you guys next time.